Hey everyone, this is Ben. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the SEMPER GUMBIE channel. Well, today we are going to be talking about lighting or flashlights. And you know, flashlights is one of your #1 security tools around camp or at night, besides our other Second Amendment tool. But having a really good quality flashlight for safety and security is paramount. Now, OLIGHT is a company that makes outstanding flashlights, and they've been around for a while, and they strive to make some of the best cutting edge, and they strive to make the best flashlights available. Now, OLIGHT believes that no one should be left in the dark. With their durable lighting and their unmatched customer service, they make every effort to create and deliver the brighter things of the world to your fingertips. Now, OLIGHT has sent me 2 lights for me to review. Now, I've been using OLIGHTs for, I say 3 or 4 years now. And one of the ones that I really like is the Arcfield. And I will go a little bit more in detail with the Arcfield, and I'll tell you why I like this flashlight. And of course, look at the color. This is a army green. And then they have the OLIGHT O-clip, and this OLIGHT O-clip can go to your hat, your backpack. It's a smaller light, but it's a very powerful light. Now, I have a couple of other OLIGHT flashlights. So today, we are gonna check out this awesome little flashlight called the Arcfield Pro. Now, when you look at it, I mean, it's a awesome green. They make several colors. They make orange, flat dark earth, black, blue, green. If you go to their website, you can see the different color custom flashlights you can do by engraving some words as well. They laser engrave the flashlight. The reason why I really like the Arcfield is because of its flat, long, rectangle light. When you put this into your pocket, and we'll show that a little bit, it doesn't, it's not round like a regular flashlight that sticks out. It's more like a pocket knife, and it doesn't, it's not bulky. It doesn't, and then when you sit down, it doesn't, you know, poke you on the side or on your thighs or anything. So this is a perfect flashlight that acts like, you know, like there's a knife, a folding knife or pocket knife in your pocket. Now, if you look at the top of the selector switch, there are 3 modes: a light, a laser, and a UV light. Now, I'm going to show you the UV light, what's so really good about it. But those are your 3 selections: light, laser, and UV. Now, the back of the Arcfield has a belt clip, which sits really tight. You can either clip, it's a 2-way belt clip. You can clip it to your hat or a backpack or a shirt, or you can use a secondary clip to clip into like your visor or something like that. So really, really cool. On the sides, you do have some ridges that, you know, it gives you a little grip. Now, on the bottom of the Arcfield, you will see a charging base that's magnetic. So there are no USB plug-ins for this. It's just a magnetic charging cord that connects right to the bottom, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But overall, that is the Arcfield. And I already have one that I have in my Ram 1500, and then this one is gonna go in the Toyota Tacoma. I like this. This is one of my everyday carry flashlights with me. Not this one, but the one that I have in my Ram. But this one is going in the green Toyota Tacoma. When you order your Arcfield Pro, like I said, you're gonna get, of course, the box. You're gonna get a manual, and then of course, you're gonna get your charging cord. And the charging cord is a USB, and on the other end, this is the magnet connector that goes onto the Arcfield. And basically, all you have to do is plug this in to your USB source, and then look at that, it just magnets right up onto it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. Magnets right onto the Arcfield, and you can just charge it that way. So I believe that some of the other flashlights from OLIGHT, now don't quote me on that, but a lot of them have this magnetic charging cord that can go onto it. A couple of models are compatible with this charging cord. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in to our Bluetti Elite 200. Okay, let's go ahead and put it into the USB-A. And let's turn on the DC output. Okay, now when you got it plugged into a power source, you will notice the green glow on the cord right there. And then when you put it to your Arcfield, it turns red. Now it'll be, I would say about an hour or two for it to charge, but we'll let that charge for a little bit, and then we'll come back. So these are the two Arcfield models, the Arcfield Pro and the regular Arcfield. This is what I carried in my Dodge Ram 1500. Now, the difference between the Arcfield Pro and the regular Arcfield is, if you look at the selector switch, you're going to have one more option on there. You're going to have a light, like I said, the light, laser, and the UV versus just the UV and the light. Now, if you look at the front of it, see if we can zoom in on that, get out of here. It's a little bit bigger on the Pro, and the regular Arcfield is going to only throw out about 1,000 lumens on its output. The Arcfield Pro is going to put out 1,300 lumens. So you're getting 300 more lumens off the Arcfield Pro. Now the size is a little bit bigger. You're talking about maybe a ½ inch longer from each other. And then as far as the width, they are about the same size as far as width. Well, you guys can see that. The width and the length is the only thing that's going to probably be a little bit different from each other. Okay, now you are going to get the same clips in the back. It's the dual clip, and then of course you're going to get the same magnetic base charging, and the charging cables are interfaced together with each other. Now let's talk about the UV mode. When would you use the UV mode? Well, there are several reasons. Okay, now the UV mode puts out 900 milliwatts of output, which is 55% higher than the Arcfield, the normal Arcfield. It allows you to perceive details that are otherwise challenging to see with the naked eye. Also, the clarity, you can see that if it's a background that has white, it shows up really well. Like my shirt here, or my sweatshirt, you can see that it's clean. If I had any kind of spots or any kind of dirt, you would see the spots show up. You can detect body fluids with the UV light as well. So if you're checking into a hotel and you shine it on your sheets or pillows and you got some spots on there, you can tell that the sheets or the pillowcases or the countertops or something has not been cleaned. And you can call the front desk and have that room clean, or even change rooms. So that's another great option to detect dirt or fluids, or I say body fluids. Now I'm going to show you how dirt is detected or picked up if it was on a surface. So this is my Bluetti Elite 200. It's a 2073 watt hours. Now I'm shining it on here. There's a little bit of speckles on here, but if you come to the DC PV input, which I charged my solar power panels in the Ozarks, see that on here? See the dust and the dirt on the cover? That's mean it's got some dirt on there. So if I clean it off, you can see it'll move up a little bit, but I need to wipe it down. So, you know, you got your dirt and debris on your cover. Now let's talk about the different modes of the light. Like I said, there are 5 different modes. So what you need to do is you go ahead and hit the selector switch to the light mode. That's right there. And then you go ahead and hit this center button right here in the middle one time. And you are in the moonlight mode. The moonlight mode is 1 lumen. Perfect for inside of the rooftop tent, fumbling around at night in a door lock. Something where you don't need a whole lot of light. Now, if you want more light than that, you go ahead and hold it down, and you would go to the low light. And it's a little bit brighter, and the low light is 15 lumens. The next one above that is the medium. And then you go to the high, and then you want to go to the turbo, which is 1300 lumens. I mean, that thing is super bright, and you can feel the heat coming off your hand. And then you can come back down by hitting it down, go back to, from the turbo, go back to the high, and then you can go back off. Now, if you need to use an SOS mode, the Arcfield Pro, all you have to do is press the middle button 3 times. And then you go to a strobe mode, which is fairly bright. And then to shut it off, you just press it 1 time. So those are the modes for the light. And then you go to a strobe mode, which is fairly bright. And then to shut it off, you just press it 1 time. So those are the modes for the light. The other feature of the Arcfield Pro is the green laser right there on the top. And let me go ahead and hit that green laser. Hope you can see it in back of me. Right there. Green laser drives Hoku absolutely bonkers. Look. Get it? And you must ask, why do they come with a green laser? Because green laser picks up with a lot of the tactical night vision equipment. So, you know, that's why they put the green laser in the Arcfield Pro. Now, if you had a red laser, it'd be a lot different. But green lasers are what the military uses for a lot of their night ops or night vision equipment. So that's what we got here. You got the UV, the green laser, and then the 5 modes plus the strobe on the Arcfield Pro. Now, this thing is fairly light. Now, we're looking at about 111 grams. Now, the dimensions on the Arcfield Pro is only 2.7 inches by 4.7 inches long. So, really small. And when I said that it fits great in the pocket, I'll show you that right here. It's just like a pocket knife. We'll put that in here, and you can just leave it right just like in there. It doesn't bind. It doesn't mess anything up when you walk in, and it's just like a pocket knife, and you can't even feel it. So, and then you need it, you can just pull it right out, put it back in, easy out. So the Arcfield has a battery status indicator there, so when you turn it on, it tells you what the battery life is on there. It briefly comes on and it shuts off. You want to monitor that, you just go ahead and hit the button again, it'll tell you. So there are actually 4 LED lights for 100%. So let's go ahead and hit that again so you can see. So that is at 100%. I really like that, and that's through all the levels, either the UV, the laser, or the regular lights. So if you get this wet, not to worry, because the Arcfield Pro is IPX7. It is waterproof. Very tough metal construction, sealed, so you don't have to worry about it losing the batteries or water seeping into the unit. So if you're looking to purchase the Arcfield Pro, you can go to OLIGHT.com, and that's right up here, and check these out. They usually go for about $99, but OLIGHT does have occasional sales where you can get these at a discounted price. And if I put a discount code in the description box, you might be able to save yourself a couple of dollars. So anyway, if you got any questions, put them in the box below. Great EDC or everyday carry light from OLIGHT. I love these lights. They're actually some of the best lights on the market. And like I said, I've got several OLIGHTs that I carry with me. So check them out at olight.com. Pick yourself up, whether it's a regular Arcfield or the Arcfield Pro. You won't be disappointed. Until the next video, this is Ben at SEMPER GUMBIE out.